My dad warned me not to expect a birthday gift since I'm the least favorite, but I turned the tables with a surprise of my own. His reaction is priceless. The announcement came during dinner, 3 days before I turned 18. Don't get your hopes up about Saturday, Dad said, cutting a steak without looking at me. Budget's tight this year. My younger brother Finn smirked from across the table. He'd gotten a new gaming laptop for his birthday 2 months ago. My older sister Quinn had received a car last year, but somehow, money was always tight when it came to me. Mom stayed silent, pushing food around her plate like she always did. It wasn't just the gifts, it was everything. My college fund had mysteriously disappeared. Dad claimed the market crash wiped it out, though Finn and Quinn's funds remained untouched. My graduation party got canceled because Dad scheduled a fishing trip that same weekend. When I made honor roll, he'd grunt and change the subject. When Finn got a B-, we'd celebrate at the steakhouse. I'd learned to expect nothing, but this year would be different. For 6 months, I'd been working at a law firm as a file clerk. Not for spending money, for evidence. See, Dad owned a small construction company, and I'd noticed some interesting patterns. Invoices that didn't match the work completed, payments to shell companies that didn't exist, tax documents with creative math. I'd been copying everything, photographing receipts, recording conversations, building a case file that would make the IRS very interested. My 18th birthday fell on a Saturday. I woke to an empty house. They'd all gone to Finn's soccer tournament without telling me. There was no card, no cake, nothing. Just a note on the counter. Leftovers in fridge. Perfect. I spent the morning finalizing my documentation. Everything was organized and backed up to 3 separate cloud accounts. Then I got dressed in my best interview outfit and drove downtown. The IRS agent I'd been corresponding with, anonymously, until now, met me in a conference room. Agent Keller was a woman in her 50s with sharp eyes that reminded me of a hawk spotting prey. "You're sure about this?" she asked, reviewing my documents. "I'm sure," I said. "I want full whistleblower protection and the maximum percentage of whatever you recover." She smiled. "Given what I'm seeing here, that could be substantial." When I got home that evening, my family was back. They'd brought pizza, my least favorite kind. No one mentioned my birthday until I walked in. "Oh right," Dad said. "Happy birthday, I guess. There's pizza if you want some." Quinn was scrolling through her phone. Finn was already gaming on his laptop. "Actually," I said, setting my bag down, "I got myself a birthday present this year." Dad barely glanced up. "Good for you." "I met with the IRS today," I continued. "Turned over about 200 pages of documentation about your business practices. Tax evasion, fraud, falsified invoices, everything." The room went silent. Dad's face drained of color. "What?" Mom's voice was barely a whisper. "They're very interested," I said calmly. "Agent Keller called it one of the most comprehensive whistleblower cases she's seen from someone my age. I'm entitled to 15–30% of whatever they recover. Based on their preliminary assessment, that could be anywhere from $400,000 to $2 million. Dad stood up so fast his chair toppled backward. "You little..." "Careful," I interrupted. "I recorded this conversation too. Any threats will just add to the file." "You destroy your own family?" "No," I said. "You destroyed this family a long time ago. I'm just making sure I get something out of it. Consider it my college fund, the one you embezzled." Dad lunged toward me, but Mom grabbed his arm. "How could you?" she whispered. "How could I?" I turned to her. "How could you sit silent for 18 years while he treated me like garbage? While he stole from me?" The doorbell rang. Through the window, I could see 2 people in suits on the porch. Agent Keller worked faster than I'd expected. Dad's face went from red to gray. "What did you do?" I walked toward the door. "I got myself the best birthday present I could imagine." As I reached for the handle, my phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. "Don't open that door. We need to talk first. You've made a serious mistake. TC." My hand froze on the doorknob. Who was TC? And what mistake? I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.